Good morning. Good Sunday morning. Hope everyone is doing awesome. I'm doing great. So, yeah, signs of life. So, anyways, this is going to be a relatively short stream. Just wanted to bring this to everyone's attention real quick. So, all right. So, if you've been paying attention at all to the news this morning, there was a totally legitimate bridge collapse from a fire. What's up, Susie? What's up, Jason? Shenny, hello. Oh, I'm fine, dude. Just cause, hello. Good morning, Scat. So like I said, this will be a short live stream. I just wanted to hit this because I think it's important. Breaking a fuel tanker has caught fire and exploded underneath Interstate Highway 95, causing the entire northbound overpass to collapse. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Currently, multiple emergency crews and other emergency agencies are on scene to a major fire after a fuel tanker caught fire and exploded underneath I-95 highway and caused the entire northbound overpass to collapse. As Sunday morning rush hour hits Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, multiple people are reporting thick black smoke, as it can be seen miles away. Police have shut down all north and southbound lanes due to exploding manholes. Firefighters are urging the public to steer clear of these areas. Nope, nothing at all. Nothing suspicious here.
Please disperse! Nothing to see here, please!
Well, isn't that the thing of the day? Yeah. So those of you who don't know or are not from America or the area, the East Coast area, this is a major traffic artery for the East Coast in the United States in general. I-95 connects all the way northbound, all the way to Miami. So, yeah, it's extremely convenient, and we'll, of course, I haven't seen any reports of it yet, but we'll go through news reports. The firefighters just gave an update, so we'll take a look at that too. It's a massive, massive fire. I think so. She's getting old, Susie. Wow. And we all know from history that fire melts steel. all kinds of fire. So here, hang on, because I thought this whole thread was interesting. Watch this drone video shows the major collapse of northbound lanes of I-95 as police has closed both directions. According to one reporter, they're still hearing loud blasts and bangs underneath where the tanker is. That's weird. That's weird. So this, of course, doesn't have sound. It's confusing why they'd hear loud bangs and blasts. It absolutely is Gemini over on the Rumbush. It looks as if just by looking at the aftermath, it looks like the highway was relatively clear, if not completely clear. So good to see you, by the way, Gemini. Yeah, the other section will probably. So, helicopter footage reveals extensive damage from a fire and potential explosion that caused sections of I-95 to collapse. A 2-mile radius around the highway has been cordoned off. Authorities are urging caution near manhole covers, as some have been exploding. Now, there's a lot of pressure in those systems, and that's not unheard of. But yeah, it's kind of weird. That is a lot of damage. And you would think that if it happened to be, like, they wouldn't have removed the cars already. So I assume that there were no cars on the bridge at the time. That's what I'm saying, Sleaze. It's not unheard of, but just another odd addition to this story. I actually don't know who this guy is, but here's some additional information to make it just something to chew on. Representative Clay Higgins. President Trump has said he's been summoned to appear at the federal courthouse in Miami on Tuesday. Oh, they can. Absolutely. There's all kinds of mitigations for that, though. Oh, yeah. It's going to be closed for months. Whoops. This is a perimeter probe from the oppressors. Hold. Our POTUS has this. Buckle up. 1 divided by 50K. Know your bridges. Rock steady. Calm. That is all. That's interesting. What's up, Harry? I mean, I think it's important to take in, everybody's life experience and kind of look at it. So here's CNN's article of it, and it does. It looks like it just dropped out of there. Huh. Because it's clean. I didn't even notice that. It's clean all the way around. Like clean. I'm great, man. Great. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I understand that it's a bridge, so it's a bridge section, but yeah, that doesn't. I don't know. Well, the one thing is they're fucking horrible at what they do. So They make mistakes all the time, and that helps us. That's true, but I don't know. Looks awful clean. Where? So this whole thing just, it doesn't smell right. I don't know what that is, but it just doesn't seem right. So, and absolutely they put it in sections. And sorry, I'm just trying to think. So they put it in sections, and it would obviously be tied into the other section of this bridge. So that's odd. Hell yeah. Explosion probably just destroyed the supports holding up the bridge, allowing it to fall like that being... Yeah, I mean... It, again, can't put my finger on it. It's too fresh to know what the hell's going on. But it just doesn't seem right. Does not seem right. Any trace of ammonium nitrate? We'll never know. I'm sure we'll never know. What's up, ears? Good morning. Okay. The difference is that was a bridge collapse. This is supposedly a serviceable bridge that exploded. Oh, this is terrible. Like 95 is huge artery for that. Yep. Well, that's what I'm saying. Again, I'm not, I'm 100% speculating. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should see some kind of rebar ties. They don't just put it down. Like they tie it into the rest of the structure. So there's just something. What the hell? Go take a nap, Beers. There's something that just doesn't. It just doesn't seem right here. That yeah. Okay. So we'll watch this quick. This is the news coverage, real quick, from local Philly. Yeah, it like there's nothing tying it, and there'll be at least ties. I did read something that this uh, exit is very uh, very sharp, and it's possible that the truck maybe took it too fast, hit the side, and caused significant damage. No, I get it. I get it. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Curious is the expansion. So this bridge section also looks like it's back here because this is where the bridge starts. So, shit, I stopped it at the wrong spot. You can see this black line, so that's going to be your expansion joint because they expand and contrast. Contract, excuse me. That's what that looks like. Again, all speculation. We're just talking it out as friends, but it seems odd that it would break there if that was and that looks like the beginning of the bridge. 1,000,000% speculation, though. Maybe not. I don't know. Because this is a different, slightly different shade, too, which is. Yeah, we need a close up. Yeah. God, I hope so. Can he still speak? They haven't said. I am not drunk. There you go. Area of explosion has most damage, causing that section of it. Yeah, I don't know. So we're still getting flares off there. Maybe that's. There's a definite line there. I'm not drunk. Do you see the line there? There's a line. There's a line. So this is obviously a section. Good question, Shenny. That would be a shit bridge design because you can see it clearly here too. That would be a terrible bridge design to have a 4-foot section and then cover the span because you want it to rest on the span. If it was just sitting there with nothing tying it in and just this sitting over nothing, then it wasn't very structurally sound. And that I can comment on as an engineer. I'm still not seeing the tanker. So this is your support right here. So we have what? Let's guess 5 feet. No, but this is such an egregious mistake. It's ridiculous. So, so this is about 5 feet. If we look, your cut is right there. There's no way in hell that this bridge was ever built with a 6-inch overhang to a piece, to a spanning piece. There's no way. It wouldn't even hold up to their own weight. And this has been here for a long time. So maybe. Hey, thanks, Crystal. I appreciate you. Yeah, like it's clean. Like we can see rebar here. I'm trying to get a good stopping point. But there should be tie-ins here, and I don't see a goddamn one. I can see them over here, but it's not going to shear off like that naturally. Like this is your embankment. So your cut line or your pour line is not going to be like that. It's just not. It wouldn't hold up. Nope. I'm doing just fine. What's up, Greedy? even if they didn't follow code, it wouldn't have held up under its own weight. Like there's nothing spanning that. If this is a separate section, as you guys are saying, there's no way in hell that this concrete would have held up on a 6-inch lip like that. And there's no lip on this side. So we're just talking about the break dimension. I'm debunking your claims. I understand that, but so far I've heard none. Especially when they're building bridges, they do so in section, help speed up the time, finish the highway, look up the highways that collapse. Yeah, I get that, but this is your section break. Do you see? We can see a good. So this whole piece would be a section. They're not going to span this piece like that. There's just nothing for it to hang on. Like that's not how it works. So your span piece is back here where your expansion is. So your span to your span, like they would not. There's no way that even an incompetent builder would put a span piece on 6 inches. This is not going to happen. Hey, Jude. Thanks, buddy. Oh, yeah. Yep, already. Always. Yep. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Nope. I mean, that's fine, but this is not a new section of road. This road is a really old road. No, the whole part that fall. Yeah, I haven't seen one yet. Exactly. I think you're agreeing with me. I'm confused by your thing a little bit, but yeah, it just they would not span a section like that. Even the most jackass of builder wouldn't have. I mean, right. It wouldn't have lasted that long had it been built like that. Yes, supposedly it's underneath the bridge. Yeah, and again, it's a shit picture, and we're trying to speculate, and that's all we're trying to do. So, yep. Allegedly a fuel truck. We don't know why, how, when, or where. Stopped underneath this overpass, exploded, and brought down a bridge in Philadelphia that is on Interstate 95, which is probably one of the biggest arteries for transportation for the entire East Coast. It spans from Maine to Miami. I think one of the Yeah, but we're not. Okay, so let's take that. So again, you're going to span. There's going to be I-beams all the way across. And those I-beams are going to go all the way to this black expansion line. So underneath, or they're going to at least tie into this embankment. So all of them failed perfectly at the same exact spot. Because this is a 4-lane bridge, so there's probably 12 of them. So all 12 just sheared right off and broke at the same spot, same time. There's no twisted steel. There's no like, and again, we're working off what we can. But hey, what's up, Zero? I thought so. Thank you, sir. Uh, that's also true. It is Pennsylvania, so. Probably. uh, that yes, that's exactly what it looks like. Well, yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. So you can tell that span of concrete is broken from. Yeah, and it's broken up here as well. So, all right, let's. I'm trying to find. And again, I will certainly keep an eye out, and maybe we'll continue on something else, uh, a little bit more, but I want to get through this and then. Hmm. Guy Remectin was a super chat. I-95 cut just like that. Yeah, and that's I appreciate you, buddy. That's also the thing that's going on here is this is a major artery. Uh Major artery. It just smells funny. Smells funny, and it's not the ammonium nitrate burning. Exactly. Yes, it was allegedly under it. Um I've still I've seen probably about 15 videos of it, and I haven't seen a truck yet. Allegheny News. Steel beams, unlimited strength, weakened from heat and yielded. I didn't see her. When I top crack, but the steel underneath will show they bent. I would love to see underneath of it. No, and I say, there's a meme. Let me find it. Screw you, StreamYard. If you want to advertise on my channel, then pay me. Or stop making me have to pay you. Yep. Well, that's the other thing. Like, why the hell would you stop right underneath a bridge? Makes literal zero sense to me. Yes. Yeah, Buttigieg has it under control. Always investigate the Home Depot. Hey, Rabbit. Oh, shit. I gotta find it. Hang on.
Scanning for Mexicans. Ah! We've got a Mexican!
That we do. I don't know why I just played that clip, but CZ told me to, and I do everything he tells me to do. 93% of the time. Now I gotta go find my way back. Why is StreamYard still? Oh, I haven't shared it. I know, I didn't realize that I left it up. Damn it. That's, yeah. Today? So here is I can't fucking here. Twitter does weird things when you're. Let's see. Open image in your tab. Let's see if we can just isolate the image. Oh yeah, that works. So this is the only picture that I saw of underneath the bridge. Again, pure speculation. 100% speculation. But I see no truck. I mean, it would be smashed to hell. But there's not. It's kind of like the Pentagon and where the hell's the airplane? That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't let you send it. That sucks. Yeah, nothing. I mean, again, big boom though. Like where this is a big ass tanker. Yeah. There was CCTV. It was cut. The Pennsylvania 511. It was cut as right before the explosion. I've been through all of it. All of it. Like it was cut right before the explosion. There is one interesting there's one interesting video. Give me just a second. Do. So here's a picture of kind of where it's at and where it's broken down. Also of note, it is on the Delaware Expressway in Philadelphia. Delaware Expressway. Just just food for thought. Where the hell is that video? Might already be down. There was a video where there was an individual driving over it before the collapse, but you could definitely see the fire. But it appears that it's taken down. Again, probably just pure coincidence, but hey Daisy. Like I said, there was the one I had it up at one point. It is no longer there. So let me check one more place. Huh. That was interesting. Give me 1 second, y'all. Sorry. Okay, so we have 2 more videos that have recently popped out. This one allegedly from underneath the bridge while it was on fire. Shit, sorry. Absolutely. Oh no. So I'll let this play and I'll watch. I'll check. Turning off that copyrighted music, certainly. You dick. I don't know, man. So there's our best view of it. I don't know. Again, we're just speculating. But there is something on fire back there. 100%. So this is retired sergeant from the police department. This is right here. Well, there's a lot of things surrounding it that make it very concerning. So a sitting U.S. congressman said, "Watch the bridges just yesterday."
Jesus Christ. Right on 95 right now.
And usually where there's smoke, there's fire. Literally. There's smoke and there's probably fire. It just feels weird.
Brush fire. Look at that. Brush fire on I-95.
So he just said brush fire, and this is allegedly a police officer, retired police officer. So he thought nothing of it. Here it is. Like, we can see there's that expansion. We can see it sagging the bridge. That's where the bridge broke off. Do you see what we're talking about on that clean No? Like, that doesn't make sense that it's that clean. That's where it cut off, because that is that black expansion joint. So this is where the span of the actual bridge is. Yes, it is sagging like crazy. So there's that expansion. Now we see the big ass sag of this bridge, which is right here. This is where we got cut off. You can see the difference in color. Sag of the bridge, sag of the bridge, sag of the bridge. Stop moving it. I wanted. There's the second line where it was cut off, where the bridge collapsed. So we see a distinct line there. And where the hell's the expansion on this side? I'm not seeing it, but he's also moving it around. But you can see, look at the sag from the car next to him. That's insane. That's what I'm saying. Absolutely. Yep. No, and again, we're just talking it out, and I just think it's concerning if superheated, yeah. Oh yeah, they got hot, real hot. So I wanted to end up with the firefighters here, and then I got to get the hell out of here for a little bit. But I don't remember the tire fire on I-95, 96. Yes. Well, let's hear it. This is a good idea. We don't have any reports of what it was carrying yet. We are 100% speculating. Let's see. Hang on. I'm trying to. How do you not have a fucking picture of it? YouTube. We had the same thing happen in Detroit not too long ago. Well, I don't know how long ago now. No, it's Philadelphia. I want Detroit. Let's see if I can find it. It is an off ramp. Yes. Let's see if they show. This one is even better because it was I-75 Big Beaver. Let's see if we can see, because this is the bridge collapse.
From the view of the vehicle behind the tanker, we see the truck slide from the middle lane into the center barrier and erupt in a fireball. Viewer video from people near the Big Beaver exit on I-75 in Troy show the massive plumes of smoke and fire, the result of 14,000 gallons worth of gas and diesel fuel burning for hours. Troy Fire says a 46-year-old man from St. Clair was behind the wheel of that tanker and only suffered minor injuries.
I'm told that he was alert and he was able to get into the ambulance, and then they did some medical evaluation.
I was trying to see for
tackled the flames with foam used to smother the fire. A lot of foam.
So we brought that additional resource in with Class B foam to help extinguish and suppress the vapors.
You look at the shell of that tanker and there's nothing left.
The fire burned for 2 hours and likely did a lot of damage to a portion of 75 that was just recently renovated.
Conceivably, we could have to replace the pavement. There's just no doubt about it. A fire that hot is just going to really render that pavement brittle.
But that full assessment may take a while. Most of the fuel likely burned up, but the rest of it was sent flowing off the freeway.
When you're on an embankment like that, you have a lot of that fuel that will rush into the drainage structures and or the ditching on the side of the freeway. All that's going to have to be cleaned up.
We watched large trucks of dirt dumped into...
So that's not the collapse one, but that's... I thought that was the collapse one. Apologize. But it's, yeah, it... I mean, that looked all consistent, so... Hey, Lady Autumn Sky. Not here, though, right? You're not timed out here. Yeah. I didn't see any fire foam either. So, let's hear from the fire department and see what they had to say. So,
Bowmer, battalion chief, BOWMER. So today at 6:22, we received a call for an accident response. That's an engine ladder battalion chief and medic unit to the off ramp of Cotman Avenue here. Companies arrived on location and they found we had heavy fire from a vehicle. We don't know what type of vehicle it was, how many vehicles it were happening. So once we tried to extinguish the fire here, we did upgrade it to a hazmat box because we got reports that it could have been a tanker or something like that. We don't have that confirmation at all.
how does the fire department not have that?
Resources here to the incident. As you see right now, we are still
good
here,
deal.
Doing what we have to do. Again, we passed this on to. We did have a collapse of 95. Okay.
Just basically don't be a dick.
Side, okay. And
like you can be a dick,
side
just
is
don't be a
compromised
dick.
by heavy fire. It looked like we had a lot of heat and heavy fire underneath the underpass. Okay. No reporting of any occupants or drivers or anything like that. We don't have any of that yet. But as you see, we have all of our team here we'll be here for a while. It's under investigation by our fire marshals and all of our partners. Again, we'll be here for a while. What you hear, let me explain the explosions you hear. Those are the runoff of maybe some fuel or gas lines that could have been compromised by the accident. Okay, so that's what you hear in the, I guess it's the release of that. We have fire coming out of those manholes. So we'll be here, until this is over. Absolutely.
Federal response at all?
Sure. Good afternoon, or good morning, pardon me. Dominic Morellis, the director with the city's Office of Emergency Management. So here you have the city agencies that are pretty much the 911, as you can imagine when something like this occurs. Because of the complexities of the state roadway behind us, there's obviously being close to the Delaware River with the storm drains involved. We're concerned about the environmental impacts as well, what the runoff might look like. And so, yes, it's a response from all the above. And what you see is just one layer of kind of that response right now. What's going on behind the scenes is, of course, we have PennDOT and Pennsylvania State Police engaged for the state infrastructure, state roadway, but then, of course, U.S. Coast Guard monitoring as well with city hazmat forces for the environmental side of it. Today's going to be a long day, and obviously with 95 northbound gone, and southbound questionable, it's going to be even longer than that. So this is all very preliminary right now. We really just kind of want to tell you guys what the next couple hours look like. And what it looks like is getting all those agencies involved, whether they're headquartered here in Philadelphia, Harrisburg, or beyond, engaged on the same page and make sure we understand what needs to happen. The recovery alone is going to be, it's heavy construction equipment going to be required to come in and start to remove that debris there. So.
It'll happen.
I mean,
it'll happen.
The roadway's gone. Yeah.
It'll be a significant impact to this community for a while. So I think the message that you guys should help us out with is telling folks to avoid the areas, use other ways. Certainly could use Roosevelt Boulevard or other areas, but 95 will be impacted for a long time.
Any idea what's burning?
Chief?
So we believe it's a vehicle underneath. We do. That's what you see burning right now, and then the impact from
A
from the
vehicle.
So again, like everyone said, it's kind of like a collapse of 95 on the roadway. So we can't get, again, same like any collapse that we deal with. We got to move heavy equipment just to get to the seat of the fire, and we'll be here, until that happens.
That's a road though. It's not where they park trucks under 95.
No, that is a road. That is the underpass of 95. I guess that would be northbound. Absolutely.
So to be clear, injuries unknown?
Unknown.
What was the biggest challenge fighting this fire? Are you still fighting it?
We are still fighting. Okay, yeah, we are still fighting it, and we'll still be here to any hot spots or anything. Again, like we have, just like any kind of dwelling or building or anything, just getting to the seat of the fire is our main issue. So we'll be doing that. Once we get things moved and everything, we can get to the seat of the fire.
How hard is it to get to the origin of the seat of the fire?
Well, we need heavy equipment for that.
And no searches happening.
No, not at all. No, not at all. So we just need heavy equipment to move it. Once we do that, again, we have water. All of our water towers and hand lines. We'll be there to do, take care of it, to kind of keep it controlled. There's nothing surrounding it, so you don't have to worry about any of that spreading anyway. It's right contained right to that area.
I haven't been up close, but why do you need heavy equipment to get to the seat of the fire?
Because the roadway collapsed. The roadway.
There's thousands of pounds, tons really, of steel and concrete that are on top of where the origin of the fire was. So I think, unfortunately, a lot of the questions we're not going to be able to answer right now. So what I will recommend is we'll probably draw to a close right here, continue to do updates, and you will see press release communications, those types of things, especially as it relates to the impacts and detours for the days and weeks that follow on. Just to give you an idea of why this is going to evolve over the course of the day, we're in the emergency response mode, and that's being addressed. That folds into a recovery mode, trying to figure out also how bad of an incident this was, what is the extent of the damage, what are those impacts, how far they go. And so that's all going to take time. There's also an investigation piece of this as well, as there would be with any incident. And so that's all going to take time. And so for that purpose,
Oh, they said to hell with the end of that press conference. So there you go. Something just doesn't smell right. Like, you guys are entitled to your own opinion. You're welcome to your own opinions. Something doesn't feel right. The fire department doesn't even know what the hell was underneath there. Like, they have no idea. No idea. Like, a vehicle? What's burning? We don't know. Well, do you know anything? Nope. Okay, so here we go. This is still not one image of this fuel truck. Right, and they just said they didn't confirm that it was a fuel truck. They said a vehicle. And I'm sorry, I missed like 900 chats, and I'm just I just wanted to let that kind of run. So hang on, we'll start up here. Yes. That sucks, guy Vermectin. It's actually cool here today. Probably at least the gas notes. Well, and that's the thing. You would think that they would know something about it. Yes, this is essentially right on top of the Delaware River. This is the Delaware Highway I-95 section. So, for you, baby.
Please, Pittsburgh! Nothing to see here, please!
Yep. So, no, I-95 is going to be fucked for months. They're going to have to replace that bridge. It will be probably 3-4 months if they're quick about it. Hey, Mets. Right. Always greedy. Always, buddy. Well, I know you showed up, and maybe I should show it again, but nope. There was a congressman who said, "Watch the bridges," essentially. So, absolutely, just another weather balloon. Me too. I think I said Daisy already, but hey, Daisy. Yep. Oh, yeah. Infrastructure falling all over the place. Oh, yeah. It's going to be terrible. So, Isabel brought this up. So this is another one. This is an overpass, and it's in Quebec. So we're seeing on this side a clean cut, but this side it's kind of rigid and kind of broken, and that road deck kind of just drops in. And this is more reasonable of what we're looking at here. If you can see this embankment extends a little bit, so like the actual support structure extends a little bit, so that's there. And where it didn't break off from the support structure, like the other one, the expansion, then it broke very rigid over on this other side. So just a similar situation. So I think that was about it. Trying to see if I missed anything. Yep. The valves by the Montreal airport. That was, I believe that was in like 95. So quite a while back. San Francisco's largest hotels are collapsing. They had me for a minute. Yeah, the massive one in India. I was trying to get one that was kind of similar. So I have no idea what you're talking about. Wait, what's wrong with my thumb? Hey, Mystic. All right. So yeah, that's basically what's going on, like I said, the main takeaway is something just doesn't feel right here. Like I'm not saying anything's not above board, but it's just something's not right here. So we'll find out. We'll start looking into it and pay attention to it as we normally do. And we'll see kind of where it goes from there. So, but I thank you all for tuning in and checking out the stream. God damn it, Brian. Go start from the beginning. Quick recap for hey, what's up, Raiden? Relax, Steven. Is most no, I was just paying attention. Brian, I-95 in Philadelphia on the Delaware Freeway collapsed this morning due to a massive fire. We've evaluated different pictures, different videos. This is an actual picture from the bottom. Apparently, although the fire department did not and still has not confirmed it, was supposedly a tanker truck that exploded underneath the bridge, caught fire, caused the bridge to collapse. Yeah, I think it's good to question everything. Like, I'm not one who's just going to buy the official narrative. I'd much rather have a conversation and talk things out. But I-95 is a major freeway that goes from Maine to Miami. It goes up the whole East Coast, and it has a lot of tourism and commerce. So, yeah. There's also a tweet from a congressman that said Trump will be indicted on Monday or Tuesday. I forget the exact wording of the tweet, but he said, "Watch your bridges." So if we're going QAnon here, shit, I just said it. That's a no word. If we're going conspiracy theorist, like Miami 95, like we could all put that together, but we're not going to do that. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. I can show the tweet again. That shouldn't be a problem. Let me bring it up real quick. Alerts. Well, they'll get that this weekend. Maybe. Let me find the tweet again. It's right here. Where's the tweet? Give Impish a cut? Hell no. But thank you, Jude. I appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, it's thunderstorm. God, I hope we get a thunderstorm soon. So this is Rep. Clay Higgins. I still haven't looked into him. I don't know who he is. President Trump has said he has been summoned to appear in federal courthouse in Miami on Tuesday at 3 p.m. This is a perimeter probe from the oppressors. Hold our POTUS has this. Buckle up. 1 divided by 50K. Know your bridges. Rock steady calm. That is all. So I was 11 hours under before. We haven't got any of that information. No information whatsoever about anything like that. The fire department and the official sources still haven't even said that it was a truck. That is pure speculation from news media and by proxy myself, because I'm just reading what the media says at this point and then trying to put it all together. So we don't even have confirmation that it was a truck yet. They said vehicle in the official press conference. So who knows? Who knows? It's just a weird situation. So but oh yeah, well, so that was part of it. The domestic terrorism was already floated as MAGA, blah blah blah. It is the major highway. Here, let's. Oh shit! Why did I do that? I was gonna do this anyways, so I'll do this real quick and then I'll log out. Yeah. Shit. The placement is interesting. Like, so. No, I want like a half screen, but I don't want it to be shitty like that. Trump did it. So I-95. This is Canada. This is Maine. So it goes all the way up to Canada and actually into Canada, but obviously switches. Comes all the way down through Bangor, Maine, Augusta, Portland. It comes through Boston. Rhode Island, goes into Connecticut, into New York City, Philadelphia. This is right around where it was at. Then we go down into Maryland, into Baltimore and Washington, D.C. Stop. It goes into Fredericksburg, Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, all the way down into North and South Carolina. Goes through Savannah, Georgia. And I've driven this road many times for various reasons. It goes all the way down the east coast of Florida, by Daytona, by Titusville, where the Space Coast is, Melbourne. Hey, Neil. I know, bitches. Potentially. And it goes all the way down to, curiously, Miami is where it ends. Right there. So 95 goes all the way into Miami. And that's where it ends. So. Right. And supposedly during the mid-morning weekend rush hour. If you've ever been 95 in Philadelphia, it is a fucking nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Always to drive in. So yeah, no cars on top or below it. Well, it's where the first one kind of started. Gettysburg is not far. DC is not far. How dare you? All right, y'all. I gotta jump off here. Special thanks to Brian for the outro music. And one of these days I'll put it in my description. But thank you all. I'll catch y'all tonight. Is Spicy Sunday. Tonight is talking about Killary, but it's a Rumble exclusive. So we'll start on YouTube, then we'll pop over to Rumble. Shit, I've been ignoring Rumble. I'm sorry, Rumble. Let me check Rumble before we go. There we go. Okay. I'm all caught up on Rumble. Thank God. Nobody ever talks to me there. All right, y'all. I'll catch you tonight. Have a good night. Thanks everybody for the super chats. Very much appreciated. Have a good night.